Hey, this is Zacklog the Great. So, there's this thing called priming a pump. If they're dry, some pumps need a little water added to start the process. Put a little water in, and you get more back. But without adding that water at the beginning, you won't get any out. Now, imagine you and a few other people are stuck walking through a desert. Each of you has a bottle of water. Now, you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that there is water ahead of you. It is from a pump that has to be primed. But you also know that you need to drink water, or you die. You have a choice. You have your short-term survival, and you have the survival of the entire group in the long term. If someone does not save enough water, all of you are going to die. I think white Americans face a similar problem today. The obvious strategy for short-term individual survival is directly opposed to long-term group survival. White Americans live and work under one very important rule. Thou shalt not be a racist. What does being racist mean? Well, it means things like noticing that black people tend to commit a lot of violence. Like objecting that your children are taught that they're evil for being white, or that you and your children are discriminated against for school, employment, medicine, and government aid. Like not wanting to become a minority in the country your fathers built. In fact, it looks a lot like being racist practically means anything that protects white people and ensures their continued existence. But as I said, you're not allowed to be racist, and if you are found to be racist, your life will be destroyed. You are liable to be fired from your job. Many of your so-called friends will cut ties with you. Depending on how badly racist you are, you might have your bank account canceled or be put on no-fly lists. So, in order to continue to survive, most of us try to follow this one very important rule. Or be seen to comply with it, at least. We need to pay the rent, to eat, to provide for our kids. If we were to fall afoul of this rule, we would be in serious trouble. So, for each of us to survive, right now, today, we play nice. We keep our heads down. We follow the rule. But there is another side to this. This rule is used to silence any protest against our ongoing destruction. If we do not speak up, if we do not fight back, long term, we and our children will be subjugated and destroyed. If you want to know what that will look like, I suggest you learn something about South Africa these days. I also suggest you take a critical look at the people who cheered the end of apartheid, and still do. I'm not going to claim to be particularly brave on this. Frankly, if anything, I was naive. When I started my channel 5 years ago, I had no idea how bad things were going to get. By the time I realized what a risk I was taking, it was too late. My face was already out there, and even if I decided to back out, delete everything, the internet doesn't let things disappear that easily. So, in for a penny, in for a pound, I keep going. I don't have a good solution here. But maybe facing the problem square on is a good start. We face a dilemma. Our short-term individual survival is directly in conflict with our long-term group survival. I understand the choices a lot of white people are making. It's not a trivial risk. You need a job. You'd prefer not to be turned into an outcast. But something has to change. God be with you.